Hello, my sweet loves and friends and family and everybody. I'm psychic medium Samantha Fe. I'm so thrilled to have this opportunity once again to connect with you on Memorial Day. Now, I know that while I'm making this live, hopefully all of you are out there having fun at your Memorial Day barbecues and all sorts of fun stuff that's going on out in the world today. But I wanted to connect with you because I love taking holidays as a moment to celebrate, as a moment to create celebration. And so my way of celebrating with you is to offer you something that I've worked really hard at creating. And as I've mentioned, the planning for Become is well underway. And I know that a lot of you still are wondering, what is Become? What do we do at Become? What is this about? Why is it worth my while? And why are you talking about it so much? So I wanted to answer a lot of those questions. So for me, Become is the third event that I've done this year. And to be honest with you, that means I'm crazy because I'm not going to do another one of these events easily until 2019. It has been so much fun, but each event, there's so much energy and so much effort and so much just goodness that goes into it that I really wanted to focus so much on making this one just really incredible. Now, I've created the lesson plan, and hopefully you can see this. But I've created this lesson plan, and yes, this is how I create things. I just write them down and then I start to put them in order. But what we're going to be talking about is, it addresses all areas of your life. My focus and my intention with Become is to really focus on not just where you're blocked. I feel like that has become such a cliche saying in like new age community and thought leaders is let's move through these blocks. Let's find where there's resistance. Yes, 100% that's going to be there. But I'm really focusing more on the rhythm, the flow, the structure, the freedom. That right there, that topic is going to be one of our 90-minute sessions. So Become is a 3-day event where we have 4 90-minute sessions. We have a lunch break, and that is why I'm making this particular video, is because I want you to have full access to VIP for free. Usually the VIP upgrade is a $97 upgrade, and I'm offering it to you for the next 24 hours until I'm done with my Earth Angels class tomorrow to be able to join in and buy your ticket with that VIP upgrade for free. Now, if you're in the Intuitive Connection Academy, you already get a bigger discount. So know that if you're in the Intuitive Connection Academy, I'm going to be making a separate video in there to let you know what other bonuses are in it for you. If you're not in the Intuitive Connection Academy and you want to be in it, I'm going to go ahead and just put in the comments here the link that is going to give you more information about Become. It's going to give you an opportunity to see what it is about, get an insight. There's some a clip there of what our last event was like. It was so extraordinary, life-changing for everyone in there. So I just put the link, www.samanthafe.com/become 2018. So click on that. You'll get access to the early bird pricing. So early bird pricing is available literally just this week. So this is your opportunity to get over $200 off of the ticket price as well as the upgrade to VIP. I want you to take full advantage of this because I personally want to see your butt in the seat at my next event. My goal with this is to help you transform your life in the most graceful, most easeful, most pain-free way that we can. We all have a ton of excess baggage, excess weight and shit that we are carrying around from our childhood, from our middle school years, from our high school years, from our early 20s, and probably even from yesterday. So what we have to do in order to set that weight free, to let ourselves breathe easier, to let ourselves go a little bit more, is to be able to dive into it in a safe, loving, supportive community. And that's the beauty of these events, is that we create a wonderful connectedness, a wonderful tribe, a family of people who are all centered around giving, receiving, loving, and healing themselves first. And when you put that many people in a room, it amplifies the energy in a way that you would not ever be able to experience in another sort of environment. So that's the importance of coming there and being participating live. It makes a huge difference. Now, you know I'm a huge advocate of this virtual community and how we can connect with each other in this way and the things that we can do with and for each other in that sense. So this virtual community is a beautiful thing. Now, the next step is to gather. So that's what Become is about. As I mentioned, the link is right there. I would love to do some readings. Now, John, I see that you're here. I'm so happy and so thankful that you're here. And thank you for the validation on the reading that we did the other day. In fact, doing the reading with you, I have found so many things that have been going through in my space, matching pictures. And that's the beauty of, for me, doing these psychic readings and doing this healing with other people, is that I get to see where my shadows are. I get to see where my blind spots are by looking and reading with you. And so that is, again, the beauty of when we gather together, when we're together for 3 days. I know for a lot of you, you're like, well, I got shit to do. I got plans. I got stuff on my schedule. Okay, clear your schedule. I'm telling you right now, clear your schedule. This will be so worth it. Whatever roadblocks are there, I have been praying for the last 2 weeks that those roadblocks be lifted, that the miracles that are meant to happen at the event, that the miracles in just getting people to the event start to open the way so that we can bridge the gap from where you are now to getting your butt in that seat, because that is my goal. That is my main prerogative. And that is why I'm really excited to be giving you this opportunity to share in the space of healing together. So VIP, the VIP, you get 3 days of lunch with me, specific, very intimate Q&A sessions that we dive into. It's so much fun. Those Q&A sessions really allow us to go deeper because not everybody at the event is in them. So there's a little bit more of an intimate surrounding or gathering. Julie, I would love to do a reading with you. Let's dive into that right now. I'm going to start by saying the prayer. So, as we call in divine truth and love into this sacred space, we invoke the highest possible healing for each and every viewer and replayer. We ask for the courage and compassion to speak and to hear from the purest form of self-love and forgiveness to all involved. All right, so everybody who is watching this, everybody who's tuning in, whether you're watching it live or watching the replay, know that you are in a container that we have created. Your energy is connected into this container. So as I do these readings, you will receive a matching healing if you are open to it. So it's up to you to set the intention to receive the message that is meant for you as we dive into this together. That's the beauty of this virtual community. There is so much power in this. Now, Julie, I'm going to just tune into your energy. You don't have to say much, but for everybody else who's watching, can you just give us a little bit about where you are from, where you are tuning in from? All right, so Julie saying hello to your energy. As most of you know, I am an earth angel, meaning an angel incarnate into a physical human form, which also means that I find other earth angels on this planet and remind them how to connect with their wings, how to find their wings, and how to connect with the angelic realm through channeling and communication in that way. Now, it has taken me years to have the confidence to be able to say that in public. And even then, saying it now, I have that little fear of like, ooh, there's judgment. And I'm just gonna poof, gone, out of there. Okay, so saying hello to Julie. And the reason I bring that up, Julie, is because I do see your wings. Your wings, they're shaped a little bit differently. They look more like butterfly wings to me. Your left wing almost looks like it was burnt. It looks like it was charred and hasn't quite come back. Now, oftentimes the left side of our body is most closely associated with feminine energy and female energy. I am seeing that this does have a lot to do with the mother wounds that are coming up for you now. It's like I'm seeing that there are people or children, younger people in your life that are coming into your world that are reminding you of what it means to be a mother. And as you are being reminded of what it means to be a mother, I see your associations and your memories of your relationship with your mother. They're getting triggered, which is a beautiful thing because we want those triggers triggers to happen. The triggers show us where we have room to grow, and they pinpoint where it is that we are going, where it is that we have room to expand into our divine potential by releasing this weight and this baggage that we talked about before. So with that, I really just want to, again, say hello to you as you are working through this. And even as I'm speaking to this energy, I'm seeing that there's a lot of energy, a lot of like density, and that charredness is starting to slough off. It's almost like you're just like peeling it away to expose that wing that does match your other one there. Now, Julie, I am seeing that in your dream space, there's a lot of, I'm seeing like lizard tails and like the back end of lizards, like almost like an iguana sort of energy. So it is, I don't want to say like reptilian in the sense of everybody freaking out about the reptilians running the planet or whatever that sort of conspiracy stuff is. But what I am seeing is that there is a strong connection to the reptilian family that is also offering lessons and guidance. So looking at exploring the totem messages specifically for a lizard, I'd say specifically for a blue-bellied lizard and an iguana. It looks like there's some medicine and some insight in there for you around that to really just dive into what is your specific role on the planet. It isn't so much of like, what is your divine purpose? What is your why? You know, as we've been talking about in the Intuitive Connection Academy, but it specifically is the role that you are here to play on the planet. So I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit. The role that we are meant to play on the planet, I like to use the analogy that it is similar to when the sperm meets the egg at the moment of conception. There is a splitting of cells and a multiplication and splitting of cells, right? We all know the biology of how a human form is created. Now, as that splits and recreates and splits and recreates, what happens is that different cells start getting assigned different frequencies, which is, okay, you go be the eye, okay, you go be the heart, you go be the lung, you go be the liver. All of these things start opening up so that you can actually see yourself more clearly, so that you can tune into your own frequency, specifically about what your role is on the planet. So if you're looking at when a fetus is gestating, when a fetus is being born, coming into this world, and each of those cells get a different assignment to be the different parts of the body, that is a very specific and direct analogy as to what us human beings have and what our roles are on this planet. So that's what I mean by when you're looking into the role that you're playing, is look into these insights around the reptilian or lizard totem. The way that I like to do that is if you just look online, you can do a Google search and use your intuition as to what specific one is going to bring you that insight. What specific one is going to bring you, it's sometimes even it's just one sentence that's going to help put you on that path. Now, it also has, there's just so much underlying forgiveness that has to happen with the female and feminine energy in your world. So saying hi to mom specifically, and also saying hello and forgiving your female, your feminine energy. There is an upheaval that's happening also on this planet around the reawakening of the divine feminine. What that means is that every single man and every single woman is having a unconscious or conscious reaction to this reawakening, meaning your own divine feminine is starting to come up. Now, if your association with women is really negative or untrustworthy or catty or competitive or any of that, what happens is that there starts to be an extreme resistance to your own feminine energy as it starts to wake up. So just tuning into that, saying hello to that, breathing into it, doing a lot of just forgiveness practice. I'm seeing for you specifically, just to go into a next step and then we'll close this up, is to really go into, to plant, like specifically just plant one plant in a pot and allow that to be like your forgiveness flower, so that every time you see it, you remind yourself to forgive your feminine energy. When you start forgiving your feminine energy, the rest is like dominoes. It's just, it'll go away. It'll just fall away. You don't have to go through the photo album. You don't have to go through healing ceremony after healing ceremony. You don't have to go through psychic reading after psychic reading. When you forgive the essence of your divine feminine nature, even if in the beginning you have no idea why you're doing that other than maybe I made the suggestion, those channels will start opening and those channels will start blossoming. And with that, there is so much freedom to where it is that you are going and releasing those upper limits. Oh, I love that. You said you did some planting yesterday. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, Danny Eggers, I see your energy and it is saying hello. So I'm going to read you next. Julie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for participating and just being the role that you play in my life. It's been such a joy to see you grow and blossom and to just know that each other exists. There's some peace in that. So thank you. All right, I'm giving you your light pink energy back. I'm going to be reading it royal purple. Hello. All right. Danny Eggers, you don't know this, but I saw, well, maybe you do know this, but I saw you yesterday. I tried to come over and say hello, and it didn't happen. So, ha ha ha. All right. All right, my sweet friend, what I'm seeing with you is there's literally like, you've got yin and yang. You've got, oh, the link isn't, okay. Jen, can you please type in www.capitalsamanthafe.com/capital become. I'm sorry, the link is case sensitive and so it can get a little bit annoying. I'll type that in a minute though. All right, so Danny, what I'm seeing here with you is that there's, and just shoot me a comment, let me know that you're still here. There's an integration right now that is like, it's like oil and water right now. It's like I'm seeing where you have two very clear ideas of who it is that you be and who it is and how you show up in the world. And it's literally showing up to me as black and white. It's like there's no gray area. It's very oil and water. It's not mixing. And so with that, I see that you're also, it's funny that it's showing up as black and white because you're a very colorful person. But with that, it's like I see you hiding underneath the color. And so when you see yourself underneath all of that and, you know, the outfits, the garb, the dress, the peacocking, all of these other things that are so much fun and enlivening and exciting for you, there's like this substance that's happening underneath the surface that is that oil and water. So as I look to that, the next step for you in your process of evolution really is to integrate. It's to bring those light aspects of yourself to the dark aspects and get them to be friends with each other, get them to know each other, and start to fuse and mix that energy together, starting to allow them to come together a little bit more seamlessly, a little bit more easefully, so that when you allow that integration to happen, there is going to be a gray area. And it's a beautiful thing to have that gray area because that gray area is your integration. It doesn't have to be one or the other in all cases, that it can be and both integrated simultaneously together as we see each other and as we really just allow yourself to flow through and flow together. So let me look at this one more time here. I love this because what's really fun as I do these live readings, I can see as whoever it is that I'm reading, as you receive the information, I start to see your energy change and I start to see the colors mix, the integration start. Now, this is a beautiful thing also because I'm seeing a mirror, and it might just be a projection from the way that I see my light and dark. But I see my light and dark literally as a pole that meets in the middle at my third chakra, and one side that goes up through my crown, and then the other side that goes down through my root chakra into the earth. So and one side is white and one side is black. And so that's how I see this. And every single time my light goes up, my shadow goes deeper. And so for the evolution of my own progression, I've continued to watch this pole get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That shows me that I'm more capable and more capable of handling more energy, of working with more people, of having a wider breadth, of being able to make a bigger impact than even just working with people one-on-one. Like 2 years ago, I would not have been able to do readings like this in this way. So there's this growth that happens with that, and that pull that starts to happen is a beautiful thing. Now, what I'm seeing with you in using the same imagery as this is that I'm seeing that this pull, as you're noticing that I'm reading your energy, this pull of your light is starting to beam and beam and beam and beam and beam. And you're like, watch how far I can go up. But what's happening is that there's it's like a denial of the root system. It's a denial of the grounding. It's a denial of the shadow. So what's important is that's why this integration is so key. That if a tree does not have roots that are as big or as tall as the top of where or how high it can go, then the tree has a weak root system and it falls flat, it falls down. So you must root, and also become so familiar and so integrated and so loving of your shadow aspects of yourself that you can, again, hold the weight of the light, because working in that light and working in that space really becomes so just so powerful that it's undeniable to your evolution and to the evolution of the people whose lives you touch, even just through touch. Now, for those of you, I'm just going to go into this. We have finger chakras, right? Hello? We have these little energy things. So, psychometry is actually a gift of being able to pick something up, being able to hold it, and then also being able to tell the story of where it came from. For me, I love going to foreign countries and finding handmade jewelry that's antique. I love going to antique stores. I love touching these things because I can quite literally close my eyes and see where it has been. It tells me its story. It tells me its history. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing. Now, to take that, I'm using that as an example to talk about how we can influence and how we can touch each other quite literally and have an impact on another person's energetic field. So I'm sharing this with you knowing that this is extremely powerful information and that I trust that you are going to use it to the most beautiful and loving touch that you possibly can. Because when you shake someone's hand, when you give them a hug, when you touch them on their shoulder, there is an exchange of energy. When you have a different sort of intention, that's why healers that do hands-on healings can create such huge change, because there's a movement, there's a flow, there's a fluidity to the energy that starts happening, that starts changing as you go through any sort of experience with another human being. And so that's why, even if you're just hugging somebody, even if you're just touching them on the shoulder, there's an exchange of energy. Now, Danny, I know that you are so incredibly sensitive to this sort of stuff that's exactly why I'm bringing this up, because you do have a heightened sense of psychometry. I see that there's a lot of energy that moves and flows through your hands, and you know it and you feel it when you dance. That's why flowing is so important to you, to like help that energy cycle out and move through. So when you touch people and when you put your hands on them, even in just like a brotherly hey-o or a high five or let me touch your shoulders, the things that come through in this way for you can have such a profound influence on another person's day or on another person's view or sense of self that you really can use this as your superpower. Now, some of us have the ability to do this with more strength and more propensity than others. So it isn't that every single time somebody touches you, this is happening. Know that this is something that is a gift of people who are here, that their role in life is to be a healer, that their role in life is to transmute and shift energy. There are other people who are here to be generators. There are other people who are here to help plug into the grid system of our conscious awakening. There are other people whose role are other things. Now, I'm specifically talking to people who have healing hands and the gift of that ability. And I do believe that that is a gift. And as you'll hear me say that, yes, I do believe that we all have psychic abilities. I also don't believe that everybody has the gift of healing, period. I'm just going to end there. I do not believe that everybody has a gift of healing. I do believe that we can learn it. I absolutely do believe that we can learn it, but this is one of those things that I do believe that these are the people that come into this body already knowing this information and can tune into it. Yes, we can learn it. Yes, there is an evolution. Yes, our soul can choose to take on more knowledge as we see fit. And I do believe in that being really incredibly important for the evolution, again, of our soul's ascension and for the ascension of our planet. So Danny, thank you for showing up. Thank you for sharing your energy with us. I know that that was a lot of information that was really helpful to a lot of people watching. Woo! All right, so my sweet friends, join me at Become. You have right now for the next 24 hours a free upgrade to VIP. So June 14th, 15th, and 16th, plan on calling in sick. Plan on changing your schedule. Plan on coming to meet Jen. Plan on coming to meet Christine. I see you both here, and thank you so much for the link support. Click on the link that Christine put in there. That's the one that works. Like I said, it is case sensitive. Danny, I love you right back, my sweet friend. I am so happy to be connected with you, and it was a blessing to share in this energy reading today. Thanks for showing up. And come to Become. Get your friends to come to Become. Butts in seats, butts in seats. That's the mantra here. Butts in seats. So join me. It is going to be what we just experienced, but like 3 days of that and so much more. We're also going to be looking at, because I am the savvy psychic, I am a businesswoman, I am a healer in business. It is my personal goal to help empower human beings, healers, through creating a client-centered business, whether it be through using social media or through word of mouth. It doesn't matter. I want to empower you to bringing your healing gifts to the forefront of your daily life rather than it being something that you do on the side. That is my goal for you, is that if you are a healer and you know it, or you are a psychic or an intuitive or a life changer or an influencer, or you want to speak on stages, or you want to write a book, or you want to get your impact out there, you want to get your message out there, this event is for you. Even if you are not feeling called by those things that I just said, know that this event is going to be life-changing for you to shed the shit of your past that does not define you, that is holding you back from really being able to see your true colors, your true potential, your true propensity, your motivation, your determination. Find that passion. Find the passion that's inside of your heart, because it will change your life in whatever way, shape, or form that looks. I want you to do that with me at Become June 14th, 15th, and 16th. We're going to be doing this at the Atlantis. So it's at the Atlantis Casino Resort and Spa. If you want to get discount tickets on rooms, you're welcome to. You can, my personal favorite when I travel is Airbnb. I Airbnb everywhere because I like getting into the community. I like getting into the neighborhoods. I like getting to experience a little bit of town. Oh, Shannon, it's your birthday. I'm going to stay on and do a reading for you then. Is that okay? Let me know if that's okay, because I would love to do a reading with you and share it with everybody if you want that. All right, so yeah, Shannon, let me know if you're in, because I'll stay on. I was just about ready to sign off, but let's do this. And Shannon, I can't wait to come and see your little play school. That looks like so much fun. All right, I see the hearts coming through. I'm going to go ahead and take that as a yes. All right, Miss Shannon. Danny, I'm giving you your lime green back. Thank you for that connection, and may we both heal and grow through this experience also. All right. I'm going to say the prayer one more time. I'm feeling like it's important to realign the energy of what we have going on here, moving and shaking. So as we call in divine truth and love into the sacred space, we invoke the highest possible healing for each and every viewer and replayer. We ask for the courage and compassion to speak and to hear from the purest form of self-love and forgiveness to all involved. All right, Miss Shannon, I see you at a sparkly yellow today. I definitely see you. Oh my gosh, I love this. I see you wearing your birthday crown. I see you definitely just soaking it up. I see that you are, oh my gosh, you are surrounded by so much love and so much beauty and so much light. And it's so wonderful to see, because I see like the love that you emanate out to the people that you interact with, it's coming back to you like times a million today. So yeah, open your heart and soak all of that up. Really, really, really set the intention to being able to receive the happy birthday. That when somebody sends you a happy birthday message, they're not just saying happy birthday. They're saying, I love you. They're saying, thank you for being a part of my life. They're saying, thank you for showing up. Thank you for the role that you're in. Thank you for just all of the above. And so allowing all of that love and light to come in, this is what's going to happen with it, is that as you allow it to come in and as you continue to share love, it's going to make that vibrational frequency that you are emanating out into the world, it's going to like shift and change and continue to make an even bigger influence and an even bigger impact just from your heart's intention. Because I personally know that you are in full alignment with your heart's soul's purpose, all of the above, that glowing, emanating heart space is so beautiful and it's so pure. And even as I say that, I am seeing that there's like, it's like there's this little teeny black heart that's inside of your heart space, like this big giant emanating glowing yellow heart that's like vibrating and colors are coming out and there's so much happening. It's so beautiful to witness. And I am seeing that, yes, again, at the core, there's like this little, almost like, it's so dark blue that it's almost black. It's not necessarily black, but what I'm seeing of that is also, it's like the work that you've done to forgive and love yourself is showing through. It's like that shadow side of yourself being integrated fully, being in that core of your own center. So thank you so much for sharing this with us, because I think even after Danny's reading or Julie's, it's like the intention here is on integration. It's like the most important thing that I have seen on my path of healing and coaching and working with other people is that piece of integration. And what you're showing me here is an example of the integrated heart, example of that integration that comes from loving and loving and loving and loving and beaming and just full self-acceptance and full self-acknowledgement and full just that beauty of who it is that you be in your own skin. It's so beautiful, so incredible. You have a lot of light pink energy coming from like the lower half of your body. And I am seeing that it's beautiful because it is associated with princess energy. It's like that princess pink energy that you have coming from like that lower half of your body that is just like, goddess form, but also just princess. And so allowing yourself to be a princess on your birthday, it's so beautiful and it's so perfect and it's so fitting. So soak that up, Miss Shannon. I'm so thankful to know you and have you in my life. And oh my goodness, I'm so thankful that you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that was helpful, and I hope it added a little more sparkle and sunshine to your birthday, because you deserve it. All right, my sweet friends. Yes, once again, join me at Become. Come fill your cup up. Come get your cup. Come fill it all the way so that it is overflowing and that the people that are in your life can feel that ripple effect even if they aren't there. Make plans to be there. It's June 14th, 15th, and 16th. It is my main goal, my main priority to make sure that you can find a way to get your butt there. So that is why I'm giving you the free VIP upgrade for the next 24 hours. All you have to do, it's super simple. Just go to the link that Christine posted, because it is case sensitive. Go to the link that Christine posted, and I'll post it and pin it again. But go to that link, allow that, or go through the process. There's early bird pricing, which you can do. If you want to become a member of the Intuitive Connection Academy, enrollment is $33, okay? $33, piece of cake. You get discounted tickets beyond the early bird pricing, and you're going to get the free VIP. So both of those links are on there for you to just buy your ticket to become at the early bird price, or for you to enroll in the Intuitive Connection Academy and get your free VIP ticket. Don't worry about any coupon codes. Don't worry about anything like that. It is going to give you an option to upgrade to VIP. Don't do it. I'm just going to upgrade, letting you know, or knowing that in this 24-hour window, that people who register in that 24-hour window from now until 12:30 tomorrow, when I'm done with my Earth Angels class, That's going to be the cutoff. So you will get an announcement tomorrow as well to remind you. We're going to be talking about it in Transformational Tuesday. So know that you have 24 hours to take advantage of this. Look into pricing. What's it going to cost for you to drive here? What's it going to cost for you to fly here? What's Airbnb? Get an idea and just say yes. You are so divinely supported. If you are meant to be here, you will be there. There's no doubt about it. So if you are feeling the pull, if you're feeling those heartstrings saying come, 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 then join in, okay? Join in. Come be a part of the fun. All right, my sweet friends. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Danny, Julie, Shannon, thank you for bringing your love and your light and allowing your energy to be read, to be shared for the help and benefit of everyone who's been participating and watching. Thank you endlessly for that. And so, as we go forth, may we integrate the healing and the lessons received with courage, self-love, and compassion. Our session here is complete. All right, my sweet friends, I'm sure I will see you oh so very soon, and know that I love you, I love you, I love you, no matter where you are in the world. Tune in. There's a heart sparkle there just for you. Okay. Mwah. Ciao, dear.